Greetings friends, I am your host Crazy, and we are back with another episode of PowetToys.
Unidentified aircraft entering U.S. airspace over Michigan. Identify yourself or you will be treated as a hostile.
You haven't seen hostile yet. Best to continue my search incognito.
If you will kindly direct your attention overhead, please enjoy the aerial acrobatics of the Crimson Angels.
Is that guy nuts? He's headed straight for us!
It couldn't be.
Greetings, Autobots! Mind if I crash the party?
Transformers Animated debuted at the beginning of January in 2008. Now the toy line for this series was pushed back almost 6 months later until about June of 2008. Hasbro gave fans an advanced opportunity to purchase the toys at BotCon this year, at the end of April in Cincinnati, and they did this by making Cincinnati a test market for the figures. A group of us went from every Toys R Us and Walmart we could find in the area, until about the 4th try we found a Walmart with a huge stash of the figures, including the one in front of me. And that's what I'm going to show you today, is Transformers Animated Starscream. Now Starscream is a Voyager class figure. That means you can find him in the store in a box similar to this. Starscream and most other animated figures use a very flat style of paint that give it the appearance and texture that don't really feel like your typical plastic that's used on Transformers figures. His paint scheme isn't what you would consider to be traditional Starscream colors. For side-by-side comparison, I'm going to use the Classics Starscream. And as you can see, they're not quite the same. Most of the gray on Starscream is this sort of light blue color. And there is some blue on Starscream, a stripe right down the middle. Classic Starscream, that is, but nothing so dark on Animated Starscream. The colors actually match Thundercracker a little bit more. And this is the BotCon Games of Deception box set exclusive Thundercracker that I'm using as an example side by side with Animated here. And you can see they both have the main color as that sort of blue tint, but Animated is obviously a lot lighter, and both have red accents. Now there's one last major thing to note about Starscream before we go on to his robot mode. And to best show you this, I'm going to show you the underside of Starscream's jet mode. Now, if you look in the middle, these two red stripes, those are going to become Starscream's arms. And on either side, here and on here, these pieces will become his legs. Now, this configuration may look familiar to you, and if it does, there's a good reason for that. Some of you may remember this fellow. This is Generation 1 Jetfire, and if I flip him upside down, you'll note that he has almost the same exact configuration as Animated Starscream does. And later on you'll note that the transformation is very similar as well. Starscream does feature landing gear. On the underside, right over here, there's a little tab you can flip up. And you can see the landing gear comes right out and snaps in. In the back, this line right here and this line right here on his what will become his shins will fold out. Sometimes they're a little hard to get out. You need some nails to get under there, but it'll fold out just like that and come forward and lock into place. You can do the same on the other side. Here's where having some nails will come in handy. There we go. And it'll just flip down like that, and you can sit just like that with the landing gear. The first thing we want to start with when transforming Starscream is we want to take these back pieces here and here and just shift them down so they're not locked in place any longer. Just like that. Just shift it down slightly. Just like that. And then, next we want to take a look at the undercarriage. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to grab one of the legs with one hand, and with the other hand you want to grab the wing. And you'll see that this piece here with the legs, the wings will sort of pivot up. So, just like this. So as you do it, Starscream features some automorph technology, quote unquote, which is very popular with the movie figures, which meant as you shift pieces, other pieces would shift into place as well. So as you move this up, Starscream's arms are going to start folding out, just like that. And next we're gonna just fold the wings back, just like that, and that will reveal Starscream's head. We're going to push on the cockpit firmly, and it will snap into place, just like so, and then pull the wings back, and hook it around the landing gear, and it will lock into place. Be careful not to grab these two pieces here, because they come off very easily. Try and keep your hand on the wing, and not here. Once you've done that, you've pretty much already finished transforming Starscream. All you need to do is straighten out the legs, like so, and then unfold the feet at the bottom, just like that, and like so. And for the most part, and there are those pieces right on the back that come off very easily. So you just put them on. There are two, there's a hole there and a hole there, and we just put them right back on. They go back on very easily, like so. Alright, and here we have our pretty much finished Starscream. I will warn you that these launchers are very sensitive and they do fire very far. So these missiles are going to be very easy to lose. So be wary. These animated figures show great style and personality in the detail of their robot modes, vehicle modes, and very much so in their face. There's a neat little feature on Starscream's arm that I almost missed. To show you, I'm going to remove the missile so it doesn't fire and I won't lose it. Like, well, not like normal, but if we push forward on this launcher, there are two pieces on either side of Starscream's arm that pop out, making it sort of like a larger blaster. And that works on both arms. Now, before I get all sorts of questions asking about the origin of these acrylic stands I'm using now, I just want to put that to bed. I saw these on display at BotCon in a display case this year, and I found out that they were on sale at the Transformers Collectors Club table. I bought one for $15, and I liked it so much that I bought two more right away, so you'll probably see them again in further reviews. Now, I'm not sure if they're for sale on the Transformers Club website, but I'm sure you can probably still get them through the club somehow. And I believe their website is transformersclub.com. I seem to be running out of time, so before I go, here are a couple reminders. We think you deserve the most accurate reviews, so Powet.tv and PowetToys review only final versions of products. No betas, no demos, no pre-production product. No samples stolen from factories and bought on eBay. What you see is what you're going to get. Also, don't forget to check out Powet.tv for all of the latest news on gaming, comics, toys, movies, music, and a whole lot more. And until next time, remember kids, open your toys, because this looks a lot cooler than, say,